We're on Pere Marquette River here up near Baldwin, Michigan. And we're doing a little bit of late winter, early spring steelhead fishing. We're kind of hoping we're fishing steelhead eggs cured in fire. And we're kind of hoping on catching some of the newer fish that are kind of coming up and holding over from the lower parts of the river. You have to keep pulling. You're going to pull right back up over Jordan's head. Keep going. Right up over our head.
Well, yeah, doing a little bobber dogging, and we just had a portage back there, a bunch of trees down, and luckily we're in this raft, so it makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, we just got this drifter here and just hammered it.
Okay. Good sign of spring coming. Let her go.
Yep.
Well, we had a kind of a rough start to the morning. We had to portage for a little while, but we've gotten to a couple good holes here where there's some steelhead sitting. We just picked one up here in this hole, and hopefully there's a few more sitting in there. Work with Great Lakes Guide Service. We're out of Muskegon, Michigan. We're a full-time year-round guide service. We start our year out in the Big Lake, where we've got a couple of big lake trolling boats, and then we transition, follow those silverfish, the kings, into the river for our fall time, and then switch to steelhead. And we get to fish those all winter long into the spring, and then we do a couple weeks on the Detroit River jigging walleye. And then it's time, once April comes around, it's time to get the big lake boats back out, and that's kind of our year. I grew up here in West Michigan. We've had a cabin on the White River for about 20 years, so I kind of cut my teeth fishing there. But by far my favorite fish to catch are the steelhead. They're fun, they're acrobatic, they pull hard, they're heavy fish. And it's not the same thing every single day. You know, once you think you got them figured out, they'll tell you otherwise the next time you're out. We'll fish, you know, up until they're up on spawning gravel, and once they're on gravel, we like to leave them alone, especially like a river like this where they rely 100% on natural reproduction. And with the lowering of stocking numbers that we're getting in Michigan, it's really important that we are able to leave those fish alone while they reproduce, so that our numbers are still there year round.
Brandon was really having to work today. In addition to being the guide and letting me follow him around with a video camera, Craig was also taking some still photos, something he's been doing for quite some time.
So I'm a full-time outdoor lifestyle advertising editorial photographer. Been pretty much full-time photographer since '01, and then on my own since beginning of 2009. And you know, over the years growing up, I always hunted and fished, and did a lot of steelhead fishing early on, and moved away to college and kind of fell out of it. And a handful of years ago, 5 years ago, I guess, moved into a new home, and my luck, I got Brandon as a neighbor, so best guy in the state. And so he's kind of really just gotten me out here and showing me what true steelhead fishing is really about. And you know, this late season, late winter steelhead fishing you just can't beat it. I mean, it's so much fun, and then now stepping up from the spinning reel to the center pin, it's a whole new world. But and it's been fun, you know. Of course, I torture them. I always have to take pictures the whole time we're out here, and you know, it's fun. You know, just trying different angles with photographing fish and trying to get those colors out of them, and you know, you don't always have to hold them way out in front of you to make them look big. There's other things, but yeah, it's just so much fun being up here on the Pere Marquette River, and you know, you just never know as a photographer, especially, you know, as a visual creative. I mean, there's just so much to see, and you know, like I said, every couple bends we got to stop and get out and take pictures, but it's all part of it.
The Pere Marquette River is certainly full of scenic views and full of fish. As we made our way downriver, Craig hooked in to steelhead number 3.
I think I'm good. All right. No, he doesn't like the sandbar.
Just keep that rod angle low, yo.
Gosh, this is so much fun.
Keep going. Up.
Nice.
Yeah, bud.
Number 3 for the day. We're doing all right now. You know, these late winter steelies up here on the PM are a ton of
Isn't
fun.
it crazy how like they fight so hard too?
They fight so hard. You know, it's been a lot of fun. You know, over the years here fishing with Brandon and being kind of taught to how to read the water and understand, you know, where these fish will be. You know, it changes and varies, but you know, it seems like a good guide knows exactly how to kind of predict where that fish is going to be laying and how to get your presentation down there to them. It's been fun just learning that aspect of it as well. And it's hard to beat somebody that knows, you know, going with somebody that knows what they're doing. Ooh, the water's chilly.
Is it still cold?
It's still chilly. Don't let that sunshine fool you. Man, beautiful, beautiful.
Pere Marquette is a blue ribbon trout stream. It's all national wild and scenic, so this is probably one of the most beautiful rivers that we have here in West Michigan. They don't do a ton of planting really, so all of their steelhead that we're seeing in the Kings, it's all natural reproduction, and they've got an abundance of natural wild resident brown trout as well as rainbows.
Good silverfish.
Bag again.
Chartreuse. Well, we this morning did start a little slow, but picked up quite well. It's been pretty good. Cannot complain at all. It was just got a real nice, fresh looking fish, full of spunk. We just started bobber dogging down through here, and he just slammed it. She just slammed it, but yeah, it's been pretty good. We love coming up on the PM here, especially this time of the year, and these fish are full of energy.
Not a
So
lot of traffic.
yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like we haven't seen a single person all day. You know, it's been great, nice and quiet, and see a few ducks flying around, catch a few fish. Be all right.
The sun comes up and warms the water up a few degrees.
Oh, there's nothing warm about this water.
No. A few degrees makes a difference though.
The Pere Marquette River is one of my favorite rivers in the entire state, and it has to be one of the most scenic. Special thanks to Brandon and Craig for letting me tag along on a fun day of fishing here in West Michigan.